born in Naivas, home of everything.
Kenya's competency-based education system is emerging as a transformative shift for learners living with disabilities. For the first time, many learners are being continuously assessed, enabling teachers, parents, and learners themselves to clearly track academic growth and progression from one level to the next. Officials at the Kenya National Examinations Council say the approach is operating more inclusive and learner-centered education pathways.
Third annual conference hosted by Kenya National Examination Council, learners transitioning into vocational training proudly showcased practical innovations, creative projects and technical skills acquired through the new curriculum. Teachers attending the conference noted that the system is helping learners with disability identify talents earlier and prepare for more independent and productive futures.
In each level, a learner stays for 3 years at least. They can stay for longer. They can even stay for 6 years, but at least 3 years so that you assess them. So the CBE has come to assist in assessing the learners. Unlike before, whereby the learner would just exit. Sometimes they don't even have a skill.
And for most of these learners, they cannot wait to come to school to do some of these activities.
Nilianza kujifunza mdogo, nikikuwa grade foundation 4. Na mwalimu wetu akanifunza, ndo akanifunza hivi, akanifunza mamat, ndo akanifunza kioda na kushika nywele. Kazi yenye ninajifunza ni kazi rahisi.
One of the most remarkable development in special need education is the growing use of technology to support blind learners interested in STEM-related careers. Innovations in accessible coding tools and assistive digital learning platforms are making computer programming increasingly attainable, opening opportunities that were once considered beyond reach for many visual impaired learners.
We have braille-themed robotic parts of our robotic kit. Learners right now in the CB curriculum are trying to make learning fun through hands-on learning, and we've designed step-by-step instructions for robotic kits whereby they can take pieces, join them together and build a full kind of a design of a robot.
Despite these milestones, access to education for children living with disability remains a major concern. According to the Kenya Institute of Special Education, nearly 25.5% of children with disability in Kenya remain completely out of school, highlighting persistent barriers linked to infrastructure, stigma, and limited specialized support and inadequate access to inclusive learning environment. Education stakeholders also continue to raise concerns over inadequate funding for special need education. Teachers argue that insufficient capitation and unequal distribution of resources are undermining efforts to fully implement inclusive learning.
We are unable to deliver due to lack of resources. For example, if you note our school, we have based most of the things in beadwork and mat because they are easily available. But we have a wide range of things that we can do. So if there could be funding, maybe the ministry, when they are sending the capitation, they shouldn't be so strict because they insist it is stationary and specific vote hands. Now for special school, they should realize we don't need some of those things. We don't need pens, we don't need books, we need beads, we need resources to do the skill.
As Kenya pushes forward with inclusive education under the competency-based curriculum, pressure is now mounting on the government to match policy with action. Stakeholders warn that without adequate funding, specialized resources, and stronger support system, the promise of quality education for learners living with disability could remain out of reach for thousands. And Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
All right, and with that, Anne Musungu takes us to another break here on KTN. We're going to come back after this short break with all the business news this Monday. Stay with us.